Stop overpaying for transportation when you come to Spain. Seriously, it drives me insane. This is everything you need to know about the transportation when you get to Spain and how to book tickets like a local and not like a tourist. And make sure you save this video because I'm gonna be giving a lot of information in a little time, so you're gonna wanna watch this later. First of all, trains. Trains, I always book my tickets on either Omio or Trainline. I personally prefer Omio because I think it's more straightforward and also it'll give you options of buses as well if it goes to that destination. Also remember, here in Spain, if you're under 26 years old, you qualify under the youth ticket, so don't forget to check that little box because you could get a discounted ticket. I also want you to promise me that every time you check for a train ticket, you also look to see if there's a bus going to the same destination, because a lot of times the buses are a lot cheaper and sometimes there'll be only a difference of like 30 minutes an hour, and it's definitely worth it if you're on a budget. Now, there's also this hidden gem that I always use as like a fail-safe called BlaBlaCar. In the United States, a rideshare app like this would never work, but it works wonderful in Spain, just trust me. It's also a fantastic way to make friends if you're solo traveling because everyone I always get as a driver is so nice, so friendly. Now, this is all for traveling around Spain, like to different cities. Now, what if you're traveling within a city? If you don't want to mess with the buses or the metro and you just want a taxi, I get it. But promise me you just use taxis and not Uber, because every time I take an Uber, it's way more expensive. There's an app that you can call the taxi on your phone, just like Uber, called Pide Taxi. I promise the prices are better. But I always recommend people to just use the public transportation like the metro and the bus because they're so clean, and it's honestly really impressive to go and experience what it's like to be on a safe, clean metro. And if you're someone who's looking for cheap flights around maybe Europe, because the flights are a lot cheaper here, I always use Kayak or Skyscanner because you can also check like the entire month and see how the prices vary based on when you leave if you want to, like mess around with your trip. And I always check on an incognito browser. That is a must.